Finally, they let me on. They wasn't gonna let me on, y'all. I mean, we were sitting here for a minute and they would not let us on live. I'm like, dog, like what what's the problem? Can I please get online and talk to the people that actually subscribe to my channel? And I'm like, the people that subscribe to the channel want to hear from me. Least I could do is speak to them. Can I please do that? I done followed all your guidelines, all your rules. I already gave you my lunch money. What more do you want from me? Oh, I told y'all about Cleveland. Y'all thought I was just saying that to be hating on LeBron, don't you? Yep. 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 That's what you thought. You know it. You thought I was just hating on LeBron. I get it. But now, this suburban police officer, the one you saw in the picture, that's his arrest photo. That is Kenneth Bolton Jr. And what Kenneth Bolton Jr. decided to do is he has been arrested for the suspected of assaulting 2 women with a sex toy during an illegal traffic stop. And he has pleaded guilty to the charges, including gross sexual imposition. Cleveland. I told y'all. Didn't listen. Prosecutors say that Bolton illegally pulled over 2 women ages 22 and 23 in February and used a sex toy he found in the back seat to rub their genitals over their clothing while they were sitting in the vehicle. Bolton must now register as a sex offender and no longer be allowed to work as a police officer. His sentencing is scheduled for October the 16th. Cleveland. Now, those are 2 he got caught for. What about the 2 that he didn't? But it's funny how they didn't want to tell y'all on here, but we already know they weren't people of his color. And the people say there's something rotten in Cleveland. It's deeper than LeBron James. I done told you. Deeper than that LeBron James crap. Told you what Cleveland was about. That police department. I'm glad that the county sheriff's department took care of this officer who's a disgrace to the force. He's a disgrace to the badge. He took an oath and he took an oath and he violated it. And it's unfortunate because the people trust you. You are a public servant. You are a servant of the people. They elect you to be their protectors. You guys are public servants and nothing more. But the abuse of power is something incredible. Ugh. Ooh. Thanks for saying bless you. I had to sneeze twice. But a suburban Cleveland police officer suspected in assaulting two women with a sex toy during an illegal traffic stop. And he has pleaded guilty to the charges, including gross sexual imposition. Woo. I don't even know what gross sexual imposition is. Well, you probably thought I was snorting because that's probably what you do, Ruben. No, I got sinuses. And I keep sneezing. So anyway, I mean, that's just sick. How do you even, like, how would that even come to your mind to do on a traffic stop? He tried to, look, the prosecutors dropped a kidnapping charge against him. He had a kidnapping charge. The prosecutors dropped that against Kenneth Bolton Jr. as part of a plea deal. He was going to be charged for kidnapping. I ain't got no booger hanging out my nose. He illegally pulled over a 22 and 23-year-old in February, used a sex toy he found in the back seat to rub against their private parts over their clothing while they were seated in the vehicle. Bolton must register as a sex offender and will no longer work as a police officer. Sentencing is scheduled for October the 16th. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate that. Now, what kind of evidence did they have against this man that they had to get him off the force and force him to take a plea deal? They forced that man to take a plea deal. He pleaded guilty. So you don't plead guilty unless they done got you red-handed. And this is in Cleveland. Cleveland, y'all. And what did I always say about Cleveland? I'll let the chat room tell you. What did I always say about Cleveland? Been telling y'all for 2 years. What did I say about Cleveland? That's right, Tevin. About that police department. The most racist police department I have ever seen in my life was in Cleveland. And people said, what? Cleveland? Cleveland. Now you see this? What they not telling you is that the 22 and 23-year-old were not of the same color as him. The Boston Police Department, not like Cleveland's. I haven't been to Boston and experienced that. I've been to Cleveland 3 times and experienced it on 3 different levels. On all 3 times. And I've been telling and informing you about that, period. Atlanta is worse. And they was like, oh, well, Chicago's bad too. Yeah, we got some bad cops and bad areas out here. Wilmette is one. Wilmette, Illinois is bad. Some precincts in Chicago are bad. Highland Park used to be bad. I don't know if they still is. Lake Forest, Illinois. Oh no, they not. They didn't want to make this a race thing. They didn't want to make this a race thing. Oh, because they don't want to throw gas on the fire. They want to. They got their solution already. They already got their conviction. They don't want to make a big story out of it, but it's already a big story. As the investigation is still going on with the girl that was in the hotel. Because now there's a video on Facebook, and yesterday everybody was in the streets out by the hotel in Rosemont till they get some answers. They find out what happened to Kanika. You know, it's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, why is she even in the Crown Plaza Hotel and she's 19 years old? That still blows my mind. You know, that's what it bothers me, because that's not the way it should be. You know, like, it's not supposed to be that way. She's 19 years old. She's not supposed to be drunk. You know, it's like, why is she out there? Like, I'm who was her friends? Like, they would all be caught. You know, as the mother, you know, it's your job to be like, look, you got to know who your daughters are with, the whole nine. You know, those are your daughters. Girls is different than boys, but, you know, you got to really be on them to find out, like, why is they out at 3 in the morning? Once she called her sister at 1 in the morning. I'd be like, at 1 in the morning, you better not be at no party at 19. Not at no hotel. You know, I don't know how it is in their household. I can't suspect. But I'm just looking at it from the general perspective. She's not 21. So she's not even supposed to be intoxicated. I don't care what the year is. It's still the same thing. If my daughter or somebody was going out with anybody that left the house, I'ma know who the friends are. If it's 2917 and I'm still here making YouTube videos, I'm impressive. Put me in the history books. Well, there's nothing more to say about the cop, is it? What more you want to say about him? That he's just one of many that's probably on that force, and that they probably need to investigate the whole Cleveland Police Department? Because that's what I think. Yeah, well, Officer Dildo gonna have to he going right to the pen. Or he gonna be in there with Fleece. Look, I like you. Booty is more important than water, man. You can do this the easy way or the hard way. That's just how I like them. Fleece. Fleece Johnson. Fleece gonna be, yeah, you arrested me back in 69. I ain't trying to get out of here. And this guy said the Boondocks. That shows y'all young. Y'all are extremely young. This man said the Boondocks. Alright, if you didn't see this on HBO, I can't help you. Booty is more important than water. That's who that cop from Cleveland gonna be seeing. Fleece Johnson.
But when Lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have each of somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And it's just as simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us.
Hey, look at this big sis.
About the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty. A man's butt. It was more important. I'm serious. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
And that's who that Cleveland cop go run right into his first day of lockup. Hey, I'm Fleece. Fleece Johnson. Glad to meet you. Look, I like you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Yeah, the Boondocks redid this, but it did not start from the Boondocks. This is what they need to show. This would stop crime. You play Fleece Johnson in any place in the world, you wouldn't want to do crime. You would be like, I ain't going to jail, dog. I don't want to see Fleece. Look here, man. Have Fleece come talk to the kids. I like booty. Little booty, big booty, tight booty. It don't matter. How old are you? 8, 9? All you kids in here? Yeah. You better not go to jail, because in there, they don't care. Shoot, they ain't gonna do no crime. They do not want to run into Fleece.
Sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was in prison security was.
I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, man. And pants, yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble.
All you saggy pants
They
people.
got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. And, you know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt, you know. And it's just that simple.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
Please, Johnson. "12 hours. As soon as I get in jail, I better be getting out. I ain't trying to run into Fleece Johnson, because somebody dying. And it ain't going to be me. And I'm going to be in there for a long time. Because, hey, you think I'm going down? Look here, I like shit." I mean, right there, from right there, his teeth going to be knocked down his throat. They going to be, "Man, Fleece gone." I'll be like, "Yeah, Fleece met the wrong one." He was a warrior, but yeah, he ran into another warrior. He ran into the ultimate warrior. So you better not go to jail. Let this be a deterrence for all you kids. Just like that crooked cop. Throw them in there with Fleece Johnson. Look here. Don't nobody care what Wristlock got to say. Everybody just ignored him now. That's why I don't even give him no attention, because he get off on that. He get off. He want to see how many times he can keep himself on the Breakfast Club. "I want to be donkey of the day. That's going to make people check me out more." You right. I don't think I watched Behind My Ears yet, because I'm still like in sleep mode. But one more time, if you go to jail.
Booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt.
That's what's waiting for you.
I'm serious. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
Johnson was how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, "You come here." I say, "I'm telling you what, I like you and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, man."
The moment he said that,
for the new generation of inmates,
his teeth would have been down his throat. He wouldn't even got a chance to say the easy way or the hard way.
Past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. And, you know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So
all y'all sagging y'all pants.
Somebody be up in your butt, you know. And it just said so.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
If y'all had been in her back then in them days, and as much as I like booty, I'd probably felt one of y'all butts and y'all was walking past me and dared you to say something. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, you know, so let that be known. I'm a warrior.
There you go. Please. You would have to, I wouldn't even, when you say, hey, come here. First off, I like you. And blah, 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 blah. He wouldn't have got a chance to put out the easy way or the hard way. I mean, he probably would have got a young jock with that. Young jock. Look, you could do this the easy way or the hard way. Young Jack would have been like, well, meet me in the trap. It's going down. Oh, I deal with Pennywise before Fleece any day. I can respect somebody coming in there trying to eat you or do something like that, but this dude talking about trying to violate you in the worst way, and that's just not good.
Before I begin, I must say, you humans certainly are an interesting creature. Disparity in intelligence among...
Man, it was crazy, Lewis. Yeah, they got some crazy stuff on the internet. Fleece Johnson, and don't forget the tall salad man.
First of all, right, if he's a newcomer, right, I want him to suck my ass and jump. What they call tossing salad. That's the slang word, tossing salad. It means sucking my ass, right? With jelly or without jelly. Some people use syrup. I prefer a guy to use jelly, right? I will reach my climate, right? I will automatically get hard, right? I will, come automatically if he's sucking my ass for about 10 minutes or longer, right? It's a sensation feeling. It makes you feel real good. Most all gays do that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys to suck their ass. It's just like a pussy, right? But the only difference is it's not a pussy, right? It's clean. The person is decent. And the person knows that that's an asshole, but in mind, he's looking at it as a pussy because he's in prison. So, toss my salad. Let him eat me, we straight. That's it. The most hazardous thing in prison life is being in debt over drugs. They can get you killed or raped. One or the other. You can't say. I had one opportunity where 3 guys, 2 of them owed me money, right? So I knew I couldn't get them together. So what I did, I got one day on a Saturday. I sucked his dick in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I sucked his dick. I had his pants down. He helpless. That's it. He helpless, right? His dick hard. I'm sucking on it, right? I came right up and I cut him. And that's why I left the man in the closet. He didn't tell. But he couldn't explain. How could he explain that a fag is sucking his dick and come up and cut? He couldn't explain that. There's no way in hell he can spare it to the administration.
You son of a bitch.
Wow. And you want to do crime? Now you want to think about doing some crime? That's where they need to send that cop. Send him right on over there. He'll fit right on in. They got a good place for him in there. Now you can have Fleas versus Toss Salad, man. Who's going to win that battle? That's a reality show they need to put on TV. That would be... Now that's a real reality show there. Nasty Nate from Half Baked. I didn't warn you, Nate. Oh, man. Now I'm looking at other stuff. But I'm probably finna crash. I'll holler at y'all later, man. It's been fun. But let me get some sleep. I need to get some. I'm tired.